Hasbro, I'm going to say it again. You got to relax. Okay, let's get it. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Sean from Collector's Closet coming at you with another review. And today we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man and Spinneret, the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 2-pack. Now, I did pick this up at Target, so they are starting to hit shelves. If you don't mind paying to play, check your Targets. You may find it. But I will tell you, the price for this was, I want to say, $52.99. So out the door with taxes included, about 56, 57 bucks. I repeat, $57 out the door. Hasbro, you most definitely got to relax. Now, you see what we got, man. We get the no window, plastic-free packaging, showcasing a computer-generated image of the figures, of what you're going to get in the package. Cool, dope art in the background. On the side, you get this images of the figure. On the other side panel, you get some dope ass artwork. I can't even talk today, probably because this price. I'm about to go in on it, so they gotta relax. On the back, get that CGI of the figures and the accessories that each figure comes with, and that's about it. On the bottom, get a little peek of Spider-Man. Get some information there. On the top, you get the Spider-Man 60 Amazing Years. And yeah, that's it for packaging. But while we here, I know I talk about it on my other my previous videos, but we gotta continue to talk about it. If not, Hasbro is gonna think that it's just cool. And nah, we ain't feeling that. You heard? Now with the packaging, I had to write down some things, man. So we're gonna talk about the packaging. And along with pricing. So here's some of the issues with this plastic-free packaging. Number one, exclusives. Now, you know how Hasbro is. They tend to do exclusives, and those exclusives tend to be few in number. Such as Walgreens. I know Walgreens, man, I hardly ever find any exclusives. Walmart, don't even get me started. I never find in-store exclusives. And that's a problem because it ties to problem number two, which is figure swapping and missing accessories. So with this plastic-free packaging tied with exclusives, if somebody comes along and you know what I'm talking about, we got the swap gods, Swapgate. You heard? People come in, buy the figures, return them with some shitty ass figures that they didn't want. You can't tell because it's plastic free. And you get home, let's say you get home, you open it up and you get the bullshit figures. You go to return it and the store no longer has them in stock because it's an exclusive. And you know how the exclusive game goes. They're limited in quantity. It ain't like you can order it from different retailers. I think it's bullshit. Number three, paint apps. We all know. Now look, I'm not saying that Hasbro has a terrible quality problem, but it is what it is, man. You're making so many figures, millions of figures. You're going to run into some issues when it comes to quality. And paint apps tend to be one of them. I done picked up figures, you know, when with the window, you're able to look, check it out, see if the paint apps are decent or good enough. And you get the one that you want to get. With this, you're pretty much stuck with whatever you get in the box. Also, that bullshit ass plastic gate. Look, I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. You heard? The cardboard and the plastic are both recyclable. Now, check this out. I did this in another review. They could have went with this style of packaging. What they did at first with the Fortnite, small window, plastic. And look at that. It's recyclable. So it's bullshit. It's bullshit. The price hike. Yo, this deals with everything else that I've already listed. I really think it's corporate bullshit. That inflation talking points. And they're taking advantage of it. Like all other major corporations to increase the price. Look, we're not getting the price hike quality, technology, consistency, standardization. We're getting old molds, shitty paint apps, lack of paint, lack of innovation that carries throughout the line, especially when it comes to Marvel Legends. That I don't like. Number 6, competitor pricing isn't changing that much. And also the availability with other major competitors with being easier to obtain, like or pre-order, right? And the competition offerings are just better when comparing the price to what you're getting for the money. Like I said before, man, I keep saying it. Hasbro is literally tap dancing in the space with the heavy hard hitters, and they're not offering or providing what the competition is for about the same exact price. And for that, that's some shit I don't like. But I digress. My Hasbro henchman. Let's go ahead and tap into this and see what it's hitting for. We already took a look at the packaging. If you're new to the channel, we do all unboxes live, raw, uncut, no editing allowed. Let me get the Sergeant Slaughter Army Green. Watch the flick of the wrists. And let's jump right into it. Now, anybody can replace the tape that they put on here. I said it before, if they're going to give us this bullshit ass windowless packaging, do what they do with the Legos. What Lego is doing, where you have the press and pull. That way you can tell if the package has been opened or tampered with. When you do it like this, there's no way for you to even know. And so here's the experience here. Paperwork, file it. We'll file that to the side. So they go up in price. They remove the plastic window. And this is how your shit comes. Wow. Really? Waxy plastic bags. That's where your accessories are going to come in. Here's Spinnerets. Here's Spider-Mans. Let's file that. And then the figures just comes wedged into this cardboard insert. Man, this is crazy, man. So let's go ahead and get it out. I mean, I think it's bull, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not like this shit here, man. I mean, another problem is inbox collectors. See ya. They're forcing you to open your shit. If you like to display yours in packaging, it's a wrap for that. Also, man, I mean, like, even resale value. I mean, if you're one of those guys who keep certain things in box and after so long you want to switch up, your collection and get rid of some things. And, man, you can get more money when it's still in packaging that hasn't been open. They stepping on the collector's toes. I don't know what's going on, man. It's like they're at odds with the collector. McFarlane is still giving us window packaging, and also McFarlane is staying at $19.99 for now anyway, but still. I'm not liking this shit, man. And I already see some paint mishaps on the Spider-Man. We're going to get into that when we talk about the aesthetics. Just trying to get these things out. There she goes. Now I got much more bullshit like these plastic bags that I got to file. Let's get the turnstile out here. Let's get the figures front and center. Spinneret, Spider-Man. And we're going to start with the accessories. They each come with an alternate head sculpt and a set of hands, which I do like that. Let's start with Spinneret. Here's the alternate head sculpt. And the paint is done pretty good. I don't see any big issues here. Hands are ashy. If you know anything, man, I wash my hands a lot, man. At least they're clean. The hair is done very well. Nice little detail. Nice wash. It's done pretty good. Like the lipstick on that. She comes with a set of raw crawling hands. There's those. And she comes with thwip hand. Oh. And another fist that just took off on me. Sorry about that. She has a thwip and a fist on. So that's it for accessories for her. Here's the alternate head sculpt for Spider-Man. And that's a damn good image here. I really do like this. Looks very good. There's no washing the hair, but nice and detailed sculpt to it. So that's good. And Spider-Man also comes with a set of raw crawling hands. The lines look pretty good. No complaints there. And he has the alternate fist and thwip hand from what he has on in package. So nice batch of accessories. No complaints there. So let's get these guys front and center. Do a quick roundabout. See the lines on Spinneret. The face on her. Paint looks pretty good. No issues there. Her hair is up in a bun. Little bit of paint mishap here. Feet are done very well. This is a separate piece. Floating piece here. Which is pretty cool. Spider-Man. The lines look very well on the, and the paint looks very well on the head. No complaints there. It's well on the spider. The webbing on the suit. But look at that sloppiness here. Not a big deal, but got to point it out. New body mode for Spider-Man. So you know we're going to get a lot of use out of that. Spinneret got the buns. Look at the buns. But the color is way off. The red that's on her torso is a lot different than the red that's on the leg. And that's the shit I be talking about with Hasbro, man. No consistency, dude. She's pretty much all white figure with red paint. Spider emblem on the back looks pretty good. I hate the fact that she has the peg holes in the back. That's terrible. I think that's a reuse. Back of Spider-Man. Get the legs on the butterfly joint. It's pretty stiff. Looks pretty good. But yeah. Man, he barely wants to stand though. Trying to work on keeping my videos not too long. I had a little rant at the beginning, but I think it's much needed, especially with the price hike and the packaging deal, man. We got to talk about it, or else, I got to let my voice be heard. But there they are. We're going to start with Spinneret. As far as articulation, let's move him to the back. I mean, standard shit, man. Her head is on the... Is that a ball hinge? Let's see. It's a ball hinge and it's super tight. I mean, it's like it's frozen, yo. And I'm not going to mess with that too much because I don't want to break it. And she suffers from crazy lollipop syndrome. It's like it's a ball hinge, but that hinge ain't moving. But she got crazy amount of like expression just using the ball. I mean, the hinge is not moving at all. So I do kind of like that. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's a little weird, but hey, whatever. T-pose. Do like that. Bicep swivel on a female body. Double jointed pinless elbows. I love that. Rotation. Horizontal hinge in and out. That's a plus. Diaphragm. Ab cut. So you get the hula hoop action. She only leans back about that far, which ain't bad. Forward a little bit. You see the crease here, man? So she's in red. She's actually red plastic up top. That's crazy. And the white is painted. And then here, for the men's section, it's white plastic and the red is painted. That's why the reds don't match, if you could see that. Terrible, man. Red hinges. Not too big of a deal. I do appreciate the double jointed pinless elbows and bicep swivel on the female's body. But it breaks down to what? $26.50 a figure? Nah. Leg hinge kicks up that far. Not back much at all. Does have a thigh cut. It's thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. It's pretty cool. And of course, you got great ankle hinge and pivot. So no complaints there. Like I said, this part is just a floaty piece. So you can get her. But you don't get much crunch. You actually get leaning back is fine. A little bit of gapping, but I'm not too big on that. That doesn't bother me too much. But coming forward, nothing. And she's Spinneret, man. I would think she would, deserves a lot more crunch, man. More mobility, really. Man. No crunch, dude. Like, that sucks. Let's get her in some type of pose. Get that ankle. We'll switch out the hands and the head. Do that here in a second. Let's move her out to the back. Is she gonna stand? She stood up here though. What's going on? Stand. Here's the star of the show. New body. No pins. Great mold. Man, the hip area looks crazy on this dude. There's no rotation, but it looks crazy. Head is on a double ball, so he gets good range looking up, looking down. They got the cutout in the back, man, for that ball. I guess so you could get more range looking back, looking up, which is pretty good. Looking down, it's pretty good. No complaints. Why she didn't get butterfly joints, I don't know. Arm hinges up. And that bicep is damn near coming off, trying to move that butterfly joint. Butterfly joint, arm goes back that far. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Swivel this. That's going back. Coming forward. You get some crossbody. And like, look at how it's red. The butterfly joint is red, and then they painted the blue. That's the shit I'm talking about, man. For $27. And they're going up. They're going up to $30. That Gore figure, Amazon exclusive, or I'm not sure if it's an Amazon exclusive, that just went up. Single figure, $29.99. By the end of the year, Marvel Legends are going to be $29.99. $30. And it's shit like that. Terrible, man. Anyway. Forward and back. Standard shit. Let's see. You get the ab cut, the diaphragm, so big gap though, but not too big of a deal for me. Don't mind it too much. He leans back on that top cut that far, coming forward about that far, nice and gappy though. Then he has the inverted ab cut, so combined he can lean all the way back, get some gapping. I don't know how to feel about this inverted ab crunch, man. Sometimes I think they should go with the double ball, with the ball joint at the waist. That way you get your rotation and hula hoop down here in good range. But he can crunch forward all the way, so that's pretty cool. And you only get your side to side up here, your rotation. And he can, pivot back and forth. So I mean, he gets good range. I just don't like the way it kind of looks. Oh, I just noticed he has the drop down method for the leg. So with it not drop down, you get the leg all the way up, which don't look too bad. Now, if you drop it down, you can get it up a little bit further, but it kicks off to the side. So thigh cut, and let me try to get these. There we go. Get a thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. I mean, let's do this. The calf runs to the thigh, so it doesn't go any further than this. It is pinless, but whatever. You get that shin cut. Now, this is terrible, man. You see that flat surface? That looks dumb as hell. I don't like that. Let me show you. Do it like the Iron Spider, where this part of the shin or the boot or whatever is an actual separate piece. So when you do swivel it, it doesn't break up the sculpt. And that guy was actually $32. It's crazy, yo, that price hike. Ankle all the way down. And it is tight all the way up. And of course you get your pivot. Great pivot. Always from Hasbro. And this one has the toe hinge. So, double jointed pinless elbows as well on this guy. So that's cool. I do like that. But man, rotation, bicep swivel, I don't know if I went over that, and rotation at the hand with the horizontal hinge as well. So, oh man, all in all, I mean, it's a pretty solid 2-pack for $40, but for $55 out the door, oh no, man, I ain't feeling that shit. Let's pop off that head. Let's just see how this looks. Looks pretty cool. Looks really good. That head sculpt is pretty dope. Now I'm gonna swap out the hands. You don't get no web effects, so let's take off those. Let's get the wall crawling joints. I'm gonna try to do a pose. I mean, I don't know. I got the hands on the wrong. I'm just moving a little too fast. I ain't being a hype beast though, but hey, look. The price, I mean, it is what it is, right? At this point, it is what it is. But I gotta let my voice be heard. And, for the price and what you get, man, I just ain't feeling it, man. Let's move these to the side. Let's see what I can do with this guy. He got a crazy. I mean, the articulation on this dude is phenomenal, though. Right? Like, you can get this guy some great poses. Right? But, man. Let's see. Let's see here. Nice crunch. Let's get his arm down. Let's get that down. Let's get that toe. Let me hinge the ankle a little bit. Let's see what I can do here. Can I get this? Get him turned a little bit more. There we go. Wish he could look up a little bit more, but let's see. Pull him off a little bit. Wish he could look up a little bit more, but this is about as best as I could get it. And I just made her fall. But there he is. There she is. Let's swap out the head on her. This comes out pretty easy. And there they are. Oh, come on. Stand for your boy. Let's get this pivot in a little bit. There we go. And there they are. That's how they're probably going to be posed on the shelf. I like this head sculpt a lot better, though. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I throw the Spider-Man head on? Obviously. Keep them in the mask versions on. But yeah, there they are. Go over some size comparisons real quick. Let me see. Her here. I mean, depending on the surface, man, she tends to want to. I mean, the shit looks good when you get it posed up. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep it just like that. And yeah. Let's throw that Iron Spider out here. And yeah, they look pretty good, man. They look good. Just not a fan of the price point, but hell, no sense in continuing to complain about that. All right. That's how these guys scale. If you know anything, man, as soon as I put my shit in a pose, the size comparison is going to be just that. You heard? But let's look at that. Let's get my man Major Blood out here. You know how it is, man. You know what here's my main man. G.I. Joe line, man, is firing. Like, no problems there with Hasbro and the G.I. Joe line, man. It tends to be a lot more consistent. The paint and sculpt is dope. Articulation is fire. One of my favorite lines to collect right now. As he goes to try to tip over and his hat fell off. Took that hat from a different, God dang it. There's Riri. That's how those guys look together. Love that figure as well. Let's get my man the reissued Legacy Black Panther. Y'all in this like crouching pose, huh? Guess I like crouching poses, huh? Dope ass figure right here, man. That TMNT Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Super Shredder. And this was a deluxe figure for $30. But the shit you get on this, that's why I say it's probably one of my favorite figures of the year. Let's get that retro card at G.I. Joe Gung Ho. Pretty dope. Let's see. Now, when it comes to, like, here's that. Let's do that Love and Thunder. Thor. Dope ass figure. I think that was $25. The paint, the quality, the sculpt, everything about that was just like spot on. Let's get let's see. That Nightfall Batman from McFarlane, 7-inch figure, still $20. The paint, sculpt, and everything else, dope. $20, $27 a figure. McFarlane, keep doing your thing, man. Anyway, that's your look at the. I don't really like that pose too much, man. Really. But that's your look at the Marvel Legends. She has no crunch. Spider-Man and Spinneret 2-pack by Hasbro. Spawn on the Throne, here to help me judge and rate. He says it's a definite buy. It's a go. It's a go for sure, man, because of the Spider-Man alone. But you know, I don't know if the price is justified here, though. You know what I mean? For me, it's a no-brainer, man, for the Spider-Man, but you know, having to spend $50 to get it, $55 to get it, man, that's a blow. But there it is. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think about this one. You guys know my saying, man. It's your boy Sean, and I'm out. 1.